Tuesday now. My tree had a really nice bath yesterday, so he should be all clean. And the spiders should be gone, hopefully. I'm just really nervous because usually every year he dies in the winter because I guess I overwater it, I guess. He usually bounces back in the summer, but he didn't really bounce back that much. Like, all this green is new because he really died back last winter. But it's usually more dramatic than this. He did start making leaves just this past month. It's gone down to 7 degrees Celsius at night now, which is a bit cold for him. So I brought him in. I don't know if he's gonna make it, but we'll see. I really want him to. I must have had him for like 7 years. He's my boy. I was looking at pictures of the last art show at that gallery, and it was fine, but there were, like, all my paintings are really small, so it was kind of like skinny, like, and so now I'm kind of second guessing how many paintings I have and if it's enough. And I know I shouldn't really be worried about it because they did ask me at the last minute, so it's kind of like what I have is pretty good for having only a couple months notice. So I have a couple of ideas for 2 paintings, one of which I would really like to do on a big wooden panel again. And I just remembered this morning that Michaels doesn't carry wooden panels for painting on. They never do. I'm going to go over there and see, because I don't have my car right now. My brother-in-law sort of broke his, and so he's borrowing mine until something happens. I don't mind because I don't need my car, except for when I'm going to Opus. Because if I want to get a wooden panel, I might have to go to Langley, which is 30 minutes drive, or 45 minutes by bus, plus the time it takes to get to and from the bus, and the time it takes to wait for the bus. So that's like an hour. So I'm not too keen. I'm really hoping that Michaels has something. Sometimes they have stretched linen and stuff, so we'll see. Now that my space is all tidied up here, I have to wash this ink jar here. I printed out slips for the show because my business cards aren't very current. They're quite old. They're like really old, actually. This is what they look like. I got them from moo.com. Actually, this is not bad. It has my website on it, which is a good place. It's nice to have a website where you link all of your stuff in one area so that you can just give them one address. So if someone wants to ask me at the show, do you sell reproductions, I can be like, oh, here's my business card, you can go blah blah blah. But I also printed these flyers because if you went straight to my website, I also updated my website finally. I've been putting it off. I didn't change any of this, but like if I gave someone my business card and they went to this website, this is where they had to go, and so they would have to mess around. Like, for example, they might go to my shop looking for prints, and so you get these 2 links, and this will go to Redbubble, which I also updated. I put all of the current show stuff on here, so I wanted to be ready so that at the shows, if someone asks, oh, I would like a print of this or a blah blah of that, I could be like, here, go to this website, take care of it, because I don't want to get any more prints. I still have prints left over from past craft fairs and stuff, and I can't do anything with them, and I don't want a repeat of that. I really don't. Even though I went to Cat Print and it's quite affordable, I just don't want to have it. And I thought this looks really nice. The graph paper is really cool. I was thinking of bringing my products that I bought from Redbubble as an example at the show. So I also updated my art gallery online, so now when you come here, it's divided into different areas. So I have sketchbooks, miscellaneous paintings that aren't part of a series, and living spaces. So what I did is I have my living spaces. I put my artist statement there. I should fix this. What is this? Right? It doesn't look like much, especially when these are 5x7 or 5x5. You know, it might be a skinny show, so I really wanted to do a couple more. They haven't asked me for my list yet, so I still have time. I also updated my video page, so I had more relevant videos up and an explanation of what I'm doing, so it's better. And my blog that I almost never update anymore is here. So yeah, I really didn't want to go to Langley, so I just didn't. The only interesting surface they had that was unusual was black canvas. Honestly, I'm not really sold on it, especially for what I'm doing. Hi, Mar. What do you want that for? Because black would require so much prep beforehand. I think acrylic wash would have been really fun for this. Maybe this is a 2-pack, so I might use the second one for something like that. It's the only interesting thing they had. And honestly, I like the back better. Like, look at this. Like, this is really pretty. It's almost like linen, actually. So I'll try it on black and see what it goes. I think it'll be fun. Ooh, now that I've taken it out of the packaging, it's pretty. It's so pretty. Dang. Dang. It has some subtle marks on it. I don't know what that's about. It's almost like you can see through it. It's kind of pretty. Dang. Alright then. It's not just... I don't know. I thought it was just black painted canvas. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's just black gesso, I guess. But I didn't expect it to be so flat. It's nice. I still love this painting. I love the texture of it. It's like a cold pressed paper or something. And the fishes stick out. This one never gets as much love as it deserves. Now it's your turn, my friend. Bit. It's not my strongest one, but it looks kind of classy with that paper. Looks like something you'd hang in a bank. A while ago, I noticed that I've been almost content for a suspicious length of time. Sure enough, I did feel this darkness creeping back in slowly over the past few weeks. Blame the season, the weather, the stress, the holidays, but really it's just time. This week was particularly hard for no reason. Sometimes I think it's weird that some people think that I'm a really nice person, but I just think that we're the only ones who can hear our internal violence. It used to be that I would run out of things to paint and I would stop painting for weeks at a time while I felt like garbage. And I just never wanted to do the work. I just never wanted to do anything. I would just go to my job and come home. I mean, I still procrastinate and it's still rationalized. The thing about making these short videos every week is that they come with really consistent deadlines. I feel like I really can't stop for self-loathing and violent thoughts. I might do the work a little half-hearted,
I'm home,
but I keep working. And I think this is why I bounce back so much faster than I used to. Like the past couple of days, I've been feeling really awful. I just don't really care as much. But I actually already feel a little bit better. I'm halfway through this painting and I'm on schedule to finish it. I have no reason to believe that I won't be able to get this video done, so I'm already feeling pretty good. The only thing that I like about autumn and winter is that the cats, while they hate each other, they try so hard to put their differences aside because they know that if they let down their guard and sleep next to each other, or on each other, then they will stay warmer. And if my cats can overcome their differences to achieve that, then I really don't have any reason to let my feelings get in the way of my productivity.